Just one spoonful a day. That's all it takes to spark a quiet revolution inside your body. This simple ritual is transforming lives over 50, reigniting strength, restoring energy, boosting testosterone, and yes, reviving intimacy once thought lost. But what exactly is it? Let me ask you something personal. Have you felt it? The quiet betrayal of aging? The way your legs tire faster, your drive dims, your thoughts blur, and somehow you just don't feel like you anymore. It doesn't happen all at once. It creeps in. One misstep, one restless night, one forgotten word. Until one day you ask yourself, is this it? Am I fading? But what if the answer was no? What if there was a natural way, backed by decades of science, to fight back? A powerful combination of nature's most potent ingredients that awakens the part of you that refuses to quit. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on a daily formula I've studied, tested, and personally used. Not a pill, not a gimmick, a carefully crafted blend of 6 ingredients that don't mask aging, they challenge it. And here's the real kicker. This one mixture targets everything at once. Brain fog, low energy, muscle weakness, lost libido, even hormonal imbalance. So if you're over 50 and tired of feeling less than you were, stay with me. Because what I'm about to show you could be the turning point your body has been waiting for. Let me tell you about something I wish someone had told me years ago. The first key ingredient, Peruvian maca. Now you've probably never heard much about this root, and that's no accident. For centuries, it's been used quietly in the high Andes mountains of Peru, where locals refer to it as the fountain of youth. Not a myth, a real adaptogenic powerhouse that works with your body, not against it. So what makes maca so special? It's not just about giving you more energy. It's about the kind of energy your body used to create on its own. Imagine your body's systems, your stamina, your metabolism, your hormones, as a string of aging, dim light bulbs. Maca, it's like flipping the power switch back on. Not a jolt, not caffeine, no jitters, just a clean, steady current of vitality that hums throughout your day. And here's where it gets fascinating. For men, maca helps naturally boost testosterone without the risks of synthetic hormones. And for women, it gently supports hormone balance during and after menopause, when the body often starts to feel unfamiliar. But there's more. Countless men and women report a remarkable surge in libido within just weeks of taking it daily. Not forced, not chemical, just something waking back up inside. But maca alone, it's only part of the picture. That's why the second ingredient in this rejuvenating blend is something hiding in plain sight. Powdered ginger. Yes, the same ginger you might use for a sore stomach or a warm cup of tea. But almost no one talks about what it really does when used daily and intentionally. Ginger contains potent compounds called gingerols, natural anti-inflammatories that work deep within your tissues. You see, as we age, inflammation becomes the hidden thief. It's like tiny, invisible fires smoldering inside your joints, your muscles, even your brain, slowly draining away your energy, flexibility, and clarity. But ginger, it's nature's fire extinguisher. It calms the storm so your body can finally do what it was made to do, heal. I'll never forget when I first started using this formula. The pain in my knees, that deep, constant ache I'd learned to live with, began to ease. Not in months, in 2 weeks. Suddenly I could climb stairs without wincing. I could garden again, not just during, but after, without paying the price in pain. The relief was real, and it was just the beginning. Now this next ingredient might catch you off guard, because chances are, it's sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. But almost no one is using it correctly, and that's a shame. It's turmeric, but not just any turmeric. See, this is where most people get it wrong. Supermarket turmeric is often diluted, mixed with cornmeal, fillers, or dyes that strip it of the very compounds that make it so powerful. If you're not reading the label carefully, you're missing out on the real magic. Because hidden inside pure turmeric is curcumin, a compound scientists now believe to be one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on Earth. Let me repeat that. a naturally occurring ingredient that blocks the same inflammation pathways as prescription drugs, but without the dangerous side effects. That's not hype. That's peer-reviewed science. Curcumin acts like a master switch in your body, flipping inflammation down in every system, from joints to brain to gut. And when inflammation fades, pain drops, mobility improves, mental clarity sharpens, and energy, it comes back in ways you forgot were possible. For anyone living with arthritis, fibromyalgia, or just the everyday aches that come with aging, this one ingredient can feel like a miracle. But we're just getting started. The fourth ingredient in this quiet powerhouse blend, cinnamon powder. Now, don't let its simplicity fool you, because cinnamon is not just for toast or holiday lattes. This spice holds uncommon power, especially if you're over 50 and struggling with blood sugar or stubborn belly fat. Here's the secret few know. As we age, our cells become insulin resistant. That means sugar can't enter your cells to be used for energy, and instead it floats around in your blood, fueling fatigue, weight gain, and accelerating aging from the inside out. But cinnamon, it's like oil for the locks on your cells. It helps unstick those tiny doors so sugar can get inside again, where it's actually used instead of stored. The result? More stable energy throughout the day, fewer crashes, better metabolism, and far better long-term health. And the best part? Cinnamon amplifies the effects of the other ingredients. That's why I don't just add it for flavor, I add it because it works synergistically. Think of it as a conductor in this symphony of healing. Now, let's talk about the ingredient that makes people smile. The fifth component in our blend is one of nature's purest pleasures, cocoa powder, but not the kind in sugary hot chocolate. I'm talking about pure, unsweetened cocoa, the real stuff, straight from health food stores. Cocoa is packed with flavonols, powerful antioxidants that protect your brain from oxidative stress and improve blood flow. That means better memory, sharper thinking, and yes, a noticeable lift in mood. But it goes even further. Cocoa contains theobromine, a gentle stimulant that increases alertness without the spike and crash of caffeine. And it's rich in tryptophan, the building block of serotonin, the feel-good hormone that makes life feel lighter. I can tell you from experience, on the days I skip my mixture, my mind feels slower. My mood, just a little dimmer. It's subtle but real, like the difference between a foggy morning and one filled with sunshine. Now let me share with you the final and perhaps most overlooked ingredient in this life-changing daily blend. It's something many people associate with weightlifters and gym fanatics. But here's what no one tells you. Creatine might be one of the most powerful supplements for people over 50. Yes, you read that right. This isn't just for bodybuilders. It's for anyone who wants to move better, think sharper, and age stronger. You see, as we grow older, our natural creatine levels drop dramatically, and the effects ripple through the entire body. Muscle strength wanes, mental energy dips, even bone health and heart function begin to feel the strain. But supplementing with just 5 grams of creatine per day, that's about a teaspoon, can help recharge what time is drained. Picture this, your muscles and brain cells are like old batteries struggling to hold a charge. Creatine acts like a power boost, helping your muscles contract with more force, and your brain fire with more clarity and focus. And the science backs it up. Studies show that adults over 50 who take creatine can see up to 15% more muscle strength in just 12 weeks. Noticeable improvements in memory and cognitive function, better bone density, and even support for heart health. Now imagine what that means in your day-to-day life. Not just feeling stronger, but staying independent. Not just sharper thinking, but being present for the people and moments that matter most. That's the kind of difference 1 teaspoon a day can make. So now let me show you exactly how to bring all of this together. Here's what you'll need. 1 heaping tablespoon of Peruvian maca powder, 1 level tablespoon of powdered ginger, 1 level tablespoon of turmeric powder, pure, 1 heaping tablespoon of cinnamon powder, 1 heaping tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder, and 5 grams, about 1 teaspoon, of pure creatine powder. Mix all these ingredients thoroughly in a clean, dry bowl. This blend will last 3 to 4 days, depending on your servings. If you'd like to batch it for longer, simply multiply the amounts and store it in a sterilized glass jar in your refrigerator. It'll stay fresh for up to a month. Each morning, just take 1 heaping tablespoon of the mixture. You can add it to a glass of lemon juice. The vitamin C helps boost absorption. Or stir it into your morning yogurt, sprinkle over fresh fruit, or blend it into your favorite smoothie. And the taste? Delicious. The cocoa and cinnamon give it a naturally rich, comforting flavor that you'll actually look forward to. You might not notice a dramatic shift overnight, but give it a week and something starts to shift. By week 2, you may move easier, think clearer, sleep deeper. And by week 4, you may just feel like a younger version of yourself was quietly waiting inside, ready to come back. Now you know what most people never hear. Now it's your turn to try it. Would you like a version of this in Vietnamese as well? Within just the first week, you might notice something subtle, almost quiet, like the volume on your energy and mood turning gently upward. By week 2, many begin sleeping deeper, waking easier, and feeling less of that stubborn joint discomfort that used to shadow every movement. But it's after a month with consistency that the full picture begins to emerge. That strength you thought was gone, it returns. That mental sharpness you missed, clearer than ever. And your vitality, yes, including your libido, begins to stir again, like something inside you was only waiting to be called back. It's powerful, and it's personal, because the real beauty of this approach is in its simplicity. One blend, one ritual, total support. Instead of reaching for one supplement for joints, another for energy, another for brain fog, and yet another for hormone balance, this single formula works in harmony with your entire body. No overwhelm, no guesswork, and unlike prescription medications with their long lists of side effects, these natural ingredients have been used safely for centuries. They don't force your body to perform. They support what your body already knows how to do: heal, renew, regenerate. If there's a side effect to this, it's feeling good again. It's waking up with steady energy, moving without pain, thinking with clarity, and yes, rediscovering passion where you thought it had faded. I take this mixture every day. And while many of my colleagues are slowing down, stepping back, or retiring due to health challenges, I'm still here, teaching, researching, sharing. Not because I have to, but because I can. And I can tell you this, the difference between the days I take it and the days I forget is not small. It's remarkable. So let me remind you of something important. Aging does not have to mean declining. With the right support, your body, yes, even now, has a truly incredible ability to renew itself, to regain vitality, to feel alive again. And this one simple daily ritual could be the key to unlocking that potential for you. If anything I've shared here resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel for more real, natural health solutions designed for vibrant aging, because your body has been faithful to you for decades. Now, it's time to give it the support it deserves. Thank you for watching, and I truly look forward to hearing about your own rejuvenation journey in the comments below. Let's grow stronger together.